Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with allthingsbbq.com, and today I want to show you how to make a buttermilk ranch dressing. So ranch dressing, I think we're all familiar with it. Some of us love it, some of us hate it. Some of us have only ever had it out of a bottle, and if that's you and you think you hate ranch dressing, then maybe we should make it from scratch and see if we can change your mind. This is a really simple process, and it's not gonna take long to show you, but it's a key ingredient in a lot of different recipes. It's a great dip to know. It's a great salad dressing. I don't think I can say it's a great salad dressing, but it's a salad dressing, and maybe you love that, and you should do you, homie. All right, so we're gonna start with the base of the dressing, beginning with equal parts sour cream and mayo. Today we're making a batch that uses a half cup of each. Lots of different mayos to choose from. You can even check out where we've made some aiolis in the past that this would work for, or a basic mayonnaise recipe from scratch if you like. We're using Hellmann's today, but for my friends in the South, some Dukes would be great in here as well. So the other key ingredient you need in buttermilk ranch dressing is buttermilk. But I'm gonna save this for last. This is going to determine how thick or how thin you want your dressing to be. So I wanna wait until everything is incorporated before I add this last ingredient. So for now, we're gonna get in there with the aromatics. We've got, I think, 3 different herbs we're gonna add, as well as some lemon juice and garlic. First up is chives. I'm just gonna get rid of those gnarly ends there. We're gonna want about 1 tablespoon of minced chives. Next, we've got some baby dill. So with the chives, we kind of have that onion thing going on. Now with our dill, we're gonna get a really fresh aromatic pop. And you guys know what dill smells like, what it tastes like. When you think of dill, you think of pickles. That's the aroma that we're gonna add to our ranch dressing. Same thing there, about 1 tablespoon. And then this third and final herb is just some Italian flat leaf parsley. Now this one doesn't quite pack the same punch as the dill or the chives, which we can use in smaller quantities. So we're gonna go for 1/4 cup once this is totally minced down. Next, we're gonna keep our aromatics going with some garlic. And I'm just gonna grate this super fine with a microplane. You could also use the small side of a box grater, if you like, just to knock it down super small and then chop that up even finer. But for this, we almost get a paste out of it. It's somewhere in between minced and paste, so it just melts right into the dressing. And since that's fresh garlic, it's gonna have quite a punch to it, so we don't need very much. Just a single clove should do. Now, one last thing before we get back to that buttermilk, we're gonna add a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, just to kind of punch in a little extra tang. All right, so we're gonna whisk this up here. And we don't have to do this by hand. You could also do it in a blender or food processor, and you'll get this actually bright green color from all those herbs breaking down. Doing it by hand just gives it a bit more texture and keeps that white base to it. So now that we've got all of that in, we're gonna start adding our buttermilk. Now I would say you go as much as equal parts buttermilk with the sour cream and the mayo, so a half cup, just depending on how thick or thin you like it. That's probably about 1.5 tablespoons. That's probably about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons there. So I think that's a really nice consistency. Still got some body to it, not too runny, but not too thick. So all that's left to do now is to season it up a little bit. We want a little bit of salt, so we're gonna use some hickory smoked salt to add a little smokiness to this as well. This is a flaked salt, so we'll wanna whisk it in once we get that in there. I'm gonna also add a bit of black pepper. Totally optional, but I like it. Just gonna whisk this for, I don't know, 30 seconds or so to make sure that we get that salt totally dissolved in there, and then we'll taste it to see where we're at. Oh yeah, lots of herb flavor. I love it, it feels so fresh. Sometimes we think of ranch as being something that's so heavy, but it doesn't feel heavy. It feels light, it feels fresh. I love the garlic kick in there, just the right amount of salt. I don't have any more words. So throw it on a veggie platter. Maybe you get your kids to eat some carrots and some peppers tonight. A great little snack. Love it. You can munch on this for hours. And it's not just great for veggies. I mean, you can put it on burgers. You're gonna see that soon. Sandwiches, use it as a dip. Put it on a salad. Like I said, you do you, homie. I also know some people like to put it on steaks. I'm not gonna say anything. You guys should just do what you wanna do with it. And pizza. I forgot ranch and pizza. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out allthingsbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you enjoyed the recipe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments or any suggestions for future tips and techniques, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to allthingsbbq.com/thesauce. All Things Barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.